Hello everyone, I am Osima Biswal. In last class, I have already discussed about marginal rate of substitution. In this class, I will discuss about principle of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. An important principle of economic theory is that marginal rate of substitution x for y diminishes as a more and more of good x is substituted for good y. Okay, in other words, as the consumer has more and more of good x, he is prepared to forgo less and less of good y. We have already discussed about marginal rate of substitution. Now I will again discuss table 1, calculating marginal rate of substitution. Combination good x, good y. This is marginal rate of substitution x for y. Combination A, B, C, D, E. Good x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good y 12, 8, 5, 3, 2. Marginal rate of substitution x for y. Marginal rate of substitution between A to B is 4, between B to C 3, between C to D 2, between D to E 1. Okay, this will be shown in figure 1a. In figure 1a, when the consumer slides down from A to B on the indifference curve, he gives off delta y 1 of good y for compensating gain of delta x of good x. Therefore, the marginal rate of substitution is equal to delta y1 divided by delta x. Okay, but as the consumer slides down along the curve IC, the length of delta y becomes shorter and shorter, while the length of delta x is kept the same. It will thus be seen from figure 1a that delta y2 is smaller than delta y1. Okay, delta y3 is less than delta y2. Delta y3 is less than delta y2. Delta y4 is less than delta y3. Delta y5 is less than delta y4. It means that as the consumer stock of x increases and stock of y decreases, he is willing to forgo less and less of y for a given increment in x. In other words, the marginal rate of substitution of x for y falls as the consumer has more of x and less of y. That the marginal rate of substitution x for y falls as the consumer has more of x and less of y. That the marginal rate of substitution x for y diminishes as the consumer has more of x and less of y. That the marginal rate of substitution of x for y diminishes can also be known from drawing tangent at different points on an indifference curve. See this figure 1b. Okay, in this figure, good x is measured on x-axis, good y is measured on y-axis. Okay, slope of the tangent, this is indifference curve. The tangent are GH, KL and MN are drawn at the point P, Q, R respectively. Okay, slope of the tangent GH is equal to OG divided by OH. Hence, marginal rate of substitution x for y at point P is equal to OG divided by OH. Okay, likewise, marginal rate of substitution at point Q is equal to OK divided by OL, and at point R equal to OM divided by ON. Okay, this is OK divided by OL is smaller than OG divided by OH. OM divided by ON smaller than OK divided by OL. Marginal rate of substitution X for Y diminishes as the consumer slides down on its indifference curve. That the marginal rate of substitution falls is also evident from table 1. In the beginning, the marginal rate of substitution X for Y is 4, and more of X is obtained and less of Y is left. The marginal rate of substitution keeps on falling. Between B to C is 3, between C to D 2, between D to E is 1. Thanks for watching.